This episode's not really about Buc-ee's. This episode's going to be about the Raven Cliff Falls Trail, but the long.
Buc-ee's was here.
Alright, that's enough of that. Well, friends, we are, unfortunately, especially according to Rachel, leaving Florida.
So sad.
It's only 57 degrees down here right now, though, so it's not like we're really leaving that much warmth.
It got really nice in the middle of the day. It's 8:30 in the morning, so it's a little chilly.
But the exciting thing is we are headed to Amicalola Falls State Park in Georgia, and so it kind of helps soften that blow a little bit of leaving Florida, because from what we've heard, this is a great place. So we still have a couple days of camping left before we have to return to the frigid mountains of Pennsylvania, and I heard that it's going to be really cold up there when we get back. So
yeah, they've been enjoying a nice warm period while we've been down here enjoying an even warmer period, but it'll be back in the 30s and 20s when we get home. So
but we got to lose some trash, so let's do that, and then we will see you in Georgia. Well, we've pushed the limits of our gas tank to make it to Buc-ee's. Luckily, gas is cheap here, $2.32 a gallon. Can't beat that. And that's, you know, regular 87. We actually have been doing much better on gas down here in the south where it's flat. This tank, I think, according to the computer, the average was 8.2 miles per gallon, which is better than we've been doing, and we almost made it to 200 miles, and we could have if Buc-ee's was just a few more miles away. But yeah, this worked out nice. We're going to stop here and we're going to eat food, and who knows what else. But Rachel's letting the dogs out. I don't know where she went.
no, that's
Hi, little doggy.
hi.
Hi, little doggy.
Hi. All right. Come on now. Oh yeah.
We're getting there, depending on how empty it is. I would imagine 28 gallons or so. Should top it off. We'll see. Only 26.1. So how empty were we really? 31 gallon tank. So there would have been like 5 gallons left at 8 miles per gallon. We could have went a good ways further actually. So actually we were doing real good on that tank of gas. What do you think you're getting?
I don't know yet. Maybe the club melt.
This episode's not really about Buc-ee's. This episode's going to be about the Raven Cliff Falls Trail, but we just thought we'd take you along.
Buc-ee's was here.
Because Buc-ee's was here, and, well, we're here, so. But it is a good place to stop and fill up with the RV, because there's lots of space to get around and stuff, and good food, and it's just what we need.
Here.
Alright, that's enough of that. So the only downside to this floor plan, really the only downside that there is to this floor plan, is that there's no access to an eating space while you're on the road, because you can't put the slide out. So that does really kind of suck. But this is the only time since we've had it in the whole 2 years that it's been a problem. And
it's also only because Buc-ee's does not have seating, because they want you in and out.
Yeah. So the tailgate of the truck works just as well for a little picnic here, but we're gonna have to get the dogs out and get them some water and stuff too. So, but they're doing okay. It seems like everybody's doing good on the long road up to Amicalola in Georgia. The campground all to ourselves, it looks like. So that road, for y'all from Pennsylvania who moan and groan about the road up to Ricketts Glen being an 18% grade, well, that road was just a 25% grade to get up to here. So, and I don't know what we're doing here.
Oh man,
Nothing good by the looks of things. Anyway, we're here, and it looks like a nice campground. It's just very hilly. It's on the top of a mountain.
Someone's tenting.
Straight up on top of a mountain.
Yeah.
And it was a pretty intense drive up the hill. What did you say we are? 19?
19.
Okay. So we're like the last site in the loop, it looks like. This here is our campsite, and we are sure glad to be here. Yeah, it's been a heck of a day. Getting through Atlanta was kind of rough. Should tell you, the weather here is not very promising, but I think tomorrow it's supposed to be nice enough in the morning that we are going to attempt to do the Raven Cliff Falls Trail. There's about a 5-mile thing out and back, so we're really stoked about that. We were told excellent things about it. And this is an awesome campsite here, no doubt. These are all water and electric, I believe. The only thing that's unfortunate is that we are right next to somebody else, but maybe this was the only site that fit us. That's why we're... But I'm sure that we're the only ones here because the weather looks so not good. But that's okay. We'll make the best of this. And we do intend to show you Amicalola Falls, and that'll be in the next episode, so be sure you hit that bell notification button for that. Right now, though, I believe we're going to go over to the lodge and eat dinner because it's been a long day and we don't have time to cook because it's going to get dark. So we'll show you that. This probably a food-driven episode more than usual, but hey, that's life on the road, and that's the way our vacation is going. So let's get back in the truck and head over to the lodge, which looks really cool, actually. We got to pack up the kids, and they're probably not going to be excited to be back in the truck after 7 hours in it, but them's the breaks. Well, it's dark, but check out this view from the lodge. You can hear the waterfall. I have no idea where it's at from here, but you can hear it. I think down that way. But man, we're gonna have to come back here in the daytime. This place is awesome. I love being back in the mountains, I'm not gonna lie.
Daddy, they got a car race going.
Well, good morning, my friends. We have made it to the trailhead here, Raven Cliffs Trail. That's what we're doing. And if you thought that Pennsylvania and West Virginia had windy roads, boy, Georgia definitely has you beat, that's for sure. I mean, this place is wild. What?
A checkbook.
Do you want to write a check then?
I can, but I don't have pen yet.
There's pens in the truck.
Okay.
Anyhow, as Rachel was just saying, you do need to pay to use this parking area, and it is $5 per vehicle. We don't have $5 in cash, but you can write a check. You can pay online, scanning this QR code here, but of course there's no cell phone service here in the National Forest. Chattahoochee Oconee National Forest, I guess is what this place is called. But anyhow, she's going to write a check because we still carry those. But other than that, there's a restroom here at the trailhead, and I believe it's 2 miles out and back, so about 4-ish miles total. If we can keep the kids dry that whole time, that'd be awesome, but we're not starting off on the right foot here, are we? Yeah, they think it's fun. So Rachel didn't get the memo about the water crossings. Those are her favorite, don't you know?
Don't like it's the winter, it's cold. We're an hour away from the camper in dry clothes.
It's not cold, it's like 60 degrees out here. I don't know how many of these there are going to be, but this is a wilderness, and as such there are no bridges, so yeah, we'll see what we come across as we make our way to the Raven Cliff Falls, but yeah, so far it's a pretty area, wouldn't you say?
Pay attention to what you're doing. Yeah, it's pretty.
It's a little foggy, so you can't see much. But
we're not going to get views today. We're trying to beat the rain.
Friend, this is a really rugged trail. You know, of course it is a wilderness area, so you know it's not like national park, like well-traveled, like built-up type of thing. But it's relatively like easy. It's not something that you need to be like a super hiker to do, and it is popular enough, you know, because we've seen some other people on the trail. Quite a few other cars in the parking lot, and I don't know what day of the week today is. Friday, maybe? I imagine on the weekends you'd see quite a few people here. The scenery, though, is spectacular. Like, you're walking along this creek the whole time, lots of rhododendrons, some big, I have to imagine that's a hemlock tree. No, there's something else. They're not white pine, but they've got big long needles, so maybe red pine, but I don't know. It looks as though maybe there's another stream crossing down here, so let's go see what that's about. Gotta catch up to Mommy.
Yeah, I will go this way. You go this way. That one. My knees a little. I really don't
Get off.
I hope I don't.
I hope.
Well, we have arrived at the first of many waterfalls here on this trail. This one's pretty cool though because it comes down and then all the water flows over towards me. It's very difficult to capture that on camera, but it kind of zigzags its way down through the valley here, so it's pretty cool. But supposedly there's a really special waterfall just up this way. And this is one of the most popular trails actually in Georgia. So we're going to find out why, I think, as we get a move on up the trail here. Reached the halfway point.
Yeah.
How are we doing?
It's warming up, or I am anyway. But it's
it is getting warm.
The worst is yet to come. It's gonna get a whole lot steeper.
Okay.
But it's pretty so far, and would be quiet, but you know.
Not with us here. If there were bears here, they're long gone. Not bad for the first real waterfall of Georgia, but yeah, don't worry. We're going to be showing you, well, obviously the last one on this trail, and then Imicalola in the next episode, so don't let yourself be fooled. There are better waterfalls here in Georgia, but this one's definitely not a bad one, that's for sure. Let's keep on hiking and see what we can find. Oh, wow, check this out. I mean, I don't know if you can tell, but it's a long way down to the bottom of this one, but standing on this rock here, you get a great view of it. It's fantastic. So the sign at the beginning of the trail did say that large portions of the trail followed old railroad grade, and you have to wonder if that's what this stonework here is left over from. And could you just imagine trains like coming around the mountain here? Yeah, I find it hard to believe that they would have made this cut in this rock here for a hiking trail and done that stonework, but either way, it's pretty cool nonetheless. This is truly special, and actually I wasn't expecting this particular waterfall. To be honest, I don't know a whole lot about the trail. It was recommended to us by Rachel's sister, so I always like when other people recommend stuff, because then I'm not on the hook if it turns out bad. But so far this has turned out to be really nice, and everybody seems to be enjoying it. The best is yet to come, I believe. So my friends, hopefully you can see here we are at the base of what I believe to be Raven Cliff Falls. The camera might not pick it up all that well, but here's a small waterfall at the base and a little more up there, and then those are just big old cliffs up top. Yeah, this looks pretty sweet actually, and I'm pretty stoked to see what there is to see of it. I was hoping to find Rachel and Sarah here at the base of the falls, but they're obviously up the trail somewhere. So I think there's more to see, so let's keep going. I don't believe we're walking all the way to the top of anything here today, but yeah, I bet you there's some more viewpoints up ahead. So we made it here to the base of Raven Cliff Falls, and Rachel already went up to see the waterfall because it took me and the boy millions of hours to get to it. So what do we have to see up at the top?
You can't tell from here, but there's a crevice. So like the main cliff and then this other piece, and then in the crevice, that's where the water is.
Alright, well I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna leave Mr. Millions of Hours down here because
it's steep and it's tough.
yeah. So, alright, let's head up. Friends, this is indeed Raven Cliff Falls, and what a special thing this is. It's so tall that, like, standing here next to it, I can't even really get the whole thing in frame on the GoPro because there's this waterfall, but then there's another waterfall way, way up there. And, of course, the bottom you can see just down there. And then, of course, you're surrounded by these gigantic boulder cliff things. I have no idea what caused this terrain to be formed, but it's pretty spectacular nonetheless. And yeah, from right here you can see that little bit of bubbling up there. It's pretty cool. And friends, what I think is really telling about this place is you can see how the water goes down below here, but like you can see the terrain you gotta climb up to get up here. And of course that was all carved out by this rushing water, so that tells you how powerful water really is. But there's me for some scale. This is a fantastic place. This is definitely worth a hike. We have a long way to go back down, so I'm going to put the cameras away and make the long 2.5 mile trek back to the truck. But as always, friends, I do appreciate you watching these videos. Please do subscribe and hit the notification bell because next week we're going to be taking you over to Amicalola Falls, which is one of the tallest waterfalls in Georgia. So we're super excited about that. Just super excited to continue this series in Georgia. We will see you in the next video.